So the purpose of this app is for government agencies to be able to track and report traffic info. So first we have the provincial level agency that collects data on drivers and vehicles and also takes from the records of the municipal level agency for warrant and citation information. So I'm going to log in on the provincial side. So here we have the option between managing records and generating a report. For records, you can enter, edit, and delete vehicle or driver records. So to show an example here, I'm going to do a successful submission, but later on, I'm going to show what happens when errors are introduced. So I'm entering a new driver record. So we have successful submission. Now, if I want to view or edit it, I would do it here. So I'll just change the name and we should see that reflected when we search for it again to delete it. So here it is, and I can delete it. And now if I want to search it up again, it's not going to be found. So the same goes for vehicle records, just with different information. And then we also have the option to generate a report. So here we have vehicle information, and driving record. So for, let's say, driver information, for example, we can enter the license number and just return information on that driver. So same goes for vehicle. And then for the driving record, we enter a date range. And what that does is it returns the citations that are associated with that license number in that time range. So that's the provincial side. So I'll just log out and go to the municipal side. So here again, managing records and generating reports. So here we can do citations, warrants, officers. So they have the officers associated with their agency. And then, so with these, you have both vehicle driver citations and same thing for warrants. So here I'm going to show what happens when things are not done correctly. So for example, here you have a please fill in all fields. I'm also going to do a wrong format error. So okay, so this is a wrong format error, so I'm going to fix this. And then we also have an error associated with foreign key check. So here, this VIN that I'm trying to give a citation for doesn't exist in the records. Okay, so this is why you get this type of error. So I'm going to put an existing one now, and that should clear. And then it also returns, because these citations and same thing for warrants have auto-generated IDs. And so you get to see which number was generated so that later on you can search it up. Right? So basically same thing goes for warrants and then officers as well. And for traffic school, you have the option to schedule the driver into 2-hour sessions and then mark off their attendance, and then you can edit the record as they attend their sessions. And finally, you have the option to generate a report. So you have outstanding warrants, which gives you a list of all the warrants that are currently outstanding, and then a citation summary. So here you have the option to essentially filter information. So if I don't put any filters, then I'm going to get a list of all citations. But if I decide to filter it in this way, for example, then I would get all the citations associated with that particular office. So that's the municipal side. And finally, you just have an administration side. So here you are able to enter, edit, delete accounts that are just either more admin accounts or municipal or. And that's everything. Then you finally just have your exit button to exit. Yeah.